Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 61 degrees out right now, and I think it might be the coldest day that South Florida is gonna have this year. So Miles and I are gonna soak up every minute of it. I have him all bundled up in his hat and sweaters and sweatpants. We really take advantage of any cold day that we get here. So we're gonna go to our new neighborhood. I'm gonna let Miles play at the park for a while, and then we always walk over to see our lot. I also have to stop at the post office to ship my sister's birthday gift, and I think we're gonna stop at Once Upon a Child because I wanna try to find some winter like jackets and snow pants and stuff for when we go to upstate New York for Christmas. They're probably gonna have snow, which I'm really excited about. Miles was really little the last time we were up there and they had snow, so this year he's actually going to be able to play in it and stuff, so I'm really excited for that. I also may do a little Rae Dunn hunting today. I haven't decided, but I think I'm going to. All right, we just pulled up to Marshall's, and this one I always have the best luck at because it's kind of in a sketchy part of town. So I think that the people who go here aren't really looking for Rae Dunn, so I usually have good luck here. I wasn't gonna stop, but then I remembered I had a gift card, so now I'm stopping.
We had our ups and downs, baby. Sometimes we were tight and sometimes oceans apart. Gotta learn just how to move on without you. Move on without you. We had our on and offs, baby. Sometimes we were tight and sometimes everything but. Gotta learn just how to forget about you. Forget about you. When you call me up and sound so sweet, there's nothing to blame. But when you don't pick up for days on end, I see my mistake. I'm out of patience. Come out and say it, that it's over now, so I can stop chasing. We had our good and bad, baby. Sometimes we were smooth and sometimes out of control. Gotta learn just how to be fine without you. Be fine without you. When you call me up and sound so sweet, there's nothing to blame. But when you don't pick up for days on end, I see my mistake. I'm out of pain.
Okay, so we left Marshall's and I didn't end up getting anything. I think I'm just being really picky because we're moving soon and I'm trying not to keep bringing a ton of stuff back in our house. But they did have some really good Christmas stuff that I was really tempted to get, but I was able to restrain myself. So now we're headed to our new neighborhood, and basically we just stay on the same road for miles and miles, headed west. And I love this drive. I think it's so relaxing. The further you go, it's just less and less civilized, and there's big open spaces. You know, I grew up in upstate New York. We're like in the smallest town ever, so I just feel very much at home out in like the country. So I'm gonna let Miles play on the playground a little bit once we get here. We're just gonna like walk around. The clubhouse with the pool and everything isn't open yet, but I like to walk down there and just see what the progress is, like on the barn. We always walk to our lot, which we're still waiting for permits and stuff, so there's not going to be any activity, but I just think it's a really good walk. I still need to actually clock it, but I think from the park it's about a mile walk, so a 2-mile walk round trip. And I just figured today's beautiful, so it's a good day for a walk. Someone left me a comment when I had asked for video suggestions a while ago, and they asked what my husband and I finally did to get pregnant. If you're new to my channel, I have a son named Miles who is almost 3. He'll be 3 in February, and with him we got pregnant without even trying. It was very unexpected. So when we started trying for baby number 2 back in February when our son turned 2, we expected it to happen so fast. Definitely under 6 months, but honestly I thought it was going to happen within the first month or 2. It ended up taking us 9 months to finally conceive, and right now I am about 6 weeks pregnant. So for those 9 months, the first, I would say 2 or 3 months, we didn't really try anything special. Like, we would just try here and there without protection, and I thought I was just going to get pregnant very easily. So after that didn't end up working for us, I started to track my ovulation through one of those apps. The one I used was Ovia. And so I started just keeping track of my period, and it tells you kind of based on the first day of your period and your cycle length and things like that, it estimates when you are ovulating. Sorry, I have my seat warmer on and it's like burning my butt right now. So I started using that app, and we would try based on the window that it was saying I was ovulating. So after doing a couple months of that and that not working, I did a little bit more research, and I learned about those ovulation tests. So I bought a really cheap pack of those on Amazon, and they actually came with pregnancy tests too. So I started using the app along with the ovulation tests every single month, and I realized that when the ovulation tests said I was ovulating was different than when the app did. So I just knew that my ovulation wasn't typical. Like, it wasn't happening according to, you know, my 28-day cycle and things like that. So we started using the ovulation tests and going off of when that said I was ovulating. So I would say I used those for, I want to say 3 months, but it could have been 4. And when I started using those, I expected to get pregnant right away, because I was like, oh, okay, so the app I was using was off, so once I start using these, it's going to happen right away. That didn't happen for us. That it took 3 or 4 months after we started using the ovulation tests for me to get pregnant. And I don't know exactly this past month what it was that finally did it, but there were a couple things that I would say were different about that month that I think may have helped. The first one is we decided to put our house up for sale or rent because we found this community that we wanted to start building in. So we were so busy between trying to decide what we were doing with our current home and then trying to get everything lined up to start building in this new neighborhood. So my mind was completely off of trying to conceive. Not completely off, but I wasn't obsessing over it like I had been every other month. I was kind of distracted. And I think just doing things to take your mind off of trying to conceive helped a lot, because even though I didn't feel stressed about it, I'm sure just my constant research and thinking about it and just the pressure that I was putting on myself, I'm sure that it was adding some stress. Even if I didn't realize it or necessarily feel super stressed, I'm sure that wasn't helping. So just finding something that keeps your mind off of it so you're not just 100% like trying to get pregnant, that I think helped a lot. Also, this past month, we just stopped using the ovulation stuff. At that point, I pretty much knew when I ovulated each month. So we literally just started trying like every single day. And I know that sounds crazy, and my sister actually told me that that's what I should do when we first started trying like 8 or 9 months ago. And I was like, girl, you are crazy. That sounds exhausting. Like, no. But we just decided to try that this past month, and I got pregnant. So there must be something to it, because that mixed with my mind just not constantly being on trying to conceive, that is what worked, and that is what we did this past month. And yeah, so those are the only 2 things that I can think of that were different about the month that we conceived versus all the other months that we were just trying. But it should be open soon. Over here is like a little splash pad area for kids, and it looks over this lake, which is really pretty. Here's the pool, and then this is the lower level, and then there's another pool up above on that second level up there. We're gonna have Ryan's 30th birthday party in the clubhouse. There's the barn and the 5-acre lot where they grow everyone's fruits and vegetables. Still has a lot of work to be done, but it's getting there. All right, now we are starting, I think, what's the mile walk from the playground clubhouse area over to our lot, but it's just such a gorgeous day out. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's so beautiful, and this is like such good exercise for me. Miles is just in his stroller having a snack, and then usually on the way back he'll take my phone and watch Blippi or something, but I think it's good for both of us just to be out in the fresh air. You coming? Yeah, do you see the stroller?
It's far away.
Yeah, it's far away. We're almost to our house though. It's right there.
Right?
Yeah, we go this way.
Okay.
Wow, look at how much this house has come a long way since last week.
It's okay.
This is gonna be our neighbor's house.
It's
That's come a long way since last week.
okay.
Oh, so they smoothed out our lot. That's something new. Miles, I can't wait to show Dada. They smoothed out our whole lot. The grass is all gone and they made it all flat.
Yeah.
Do you see? They made all the ground flat because this is where they're gonna start building. So cool. So cool, right? We're back from our walk. My hair is like crazy. It's always so windy here, but the weather was amazing. I was so surprised to see that our lot has been all smoothed out, so things are moving along. So I am freaking starving. It is 1 o'clock right now and I haven't eaten anything today. With this pregnancy, I am either starving in the morning or not hungry at all. So I just haven't been hungry really. I've been drinking a lot of water and I have my 1 cup of coffee a day, like when I first wake up. So I need to eat something. We went to the design center yesterday and we picked out all of like the final flooring colors, cabinet colors. We picked out the granite that we're gonna have in the kitchen and in all the bathrooms. So while that was fun, it's also kind of stressful just because obviously like you want to have everything like the way you picture it and like the best, but those upgrades are so expensive that we had to be like picky and choosy about what we're gonna have done when we move in. And then we're just gonna have some projects that we're gonna do either when we move in or a couple years down the road. Another thing that we went with that is going to be fine but we're not like thrilled about is there's gonna be carpet on the staircase and also in like all of the bedrooms and basically like everywhere upstairs except the bathrooms and the laundry rooms. So we went with like a dark gray carpet, which I think will be good to have on the stairs while our kids are young, just so it kind of helps them not slip and stuff. But to have like a flooring down besides carpet on the staircase, it was like a $6 grand upgrade. Like that was the lowest level, and then it went up from there depending on what floor you put in. So that was really, really expensive. Another thing that we did not upgrade that I'm gonna wanna upgrade like as soon as we move in is we got the level 1 like basic cabinets in all of the bathrooms, and that's just kind of like a brown color, and it's really gonna clash with the gray tile flooring that we're gonna put in there. But the cabinet upgrade was really expensive. We went ahead and did that in the kitchen just because I wanted the kitchen to be nice and the way that I envisioned it, but to put all of those upgrades into all the cabinets was just gonna be really expensive. And I knew that there are like a ton of tutorials on YouTube on how to paint cabinets. So I think I'm just gonna do that when we move in. I'm not exactly sure what color yet, maybe like a light gray or cream or white or something like that. I kind of just have to see it when I go in. Sorry if my camera is like jumbling. We're driving through like this construction zone. We're also trying to rent our house. So if we rent our house, we're gonna be moving in with Ryan's parents' house until our house is built. So it's gonna be like over 6 months. So that's gonna be definitely a big change, and I feel kind of bad because it's not only me, Ryan, and Miles moving in, we're also bringing our 2 dogs, obviously. So it's gonna be a lot for them, and it's gonna be a long time. Hey guys, so we just got home. We ended up just driving through somewhere and picking up some food. I went to Once Upon a Child and they had like no snow gear. So now I'm kind of freaking out. I need to come up with a plan B because we leave in less than a month. And Miles, you dropping your cars? We leave in less than a month and I just need to figure something out. And my house is a mess, so I need to sweep, do laundry, and do dishes. So Ryan's gonna be home a little bit early tonight so I can run to the store and get Miles some stocking stuffers. So I'm really excited for that. But right now I need to do some chores, and I wish that I could have my afternoon coffee, but can't do it. I already had my 1 cup this morning, so just gonna have to push through without it. Hey guys, I just got back from Target and I found so many cute stocking stuffer ideas. I also had previously ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon that's here. So I'm gonna be filming a what's in my toddler stocking, titled something like that, video that I'm going to have up this week. So stay tuned for that. Sorry if you hear some like weird sweeping in the background. My husband's outside trying to clean up our backyard area. But I am gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. It was a really chatty one, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and that you are subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire.